Okay, over here to the right, we have the steps to complete the square to get the equation in standard form for an ellipse. So pair the x terms, x squared plus 6x plus 4y squared minus 8y. Take the constant term to the other side. Then complete the square on these two terms. Since the leading coefficient is a 1 here, you can take half of 6, which is 3, square it 9. So now this is a perfect square trinomial. And if you add 9 to the left side, you got to add 9 to the right side. Over here, before you complete the square, you need to factor out the 4 so you can figure out what this number is. So take half of the -2, which is -1, squared is 1. So we just didn't really add 1 to the left side, we added 4, because if you redistributed this 4 times 1 would be 4. So we had to add 4 to both sides. And now you can write the trinomials as binomials squared, x plus 3 the quantity squared, 4 times y minus 1 the quantity squared equals 4. To get this side equal to 1, to get standard form, divide every term by 4. There's your equation of the ellipse right there. And in that form, you can tell where the center is. The center is at -3, 1. There's the center of the ellipse right there. And that is going to allow you to sketch the ellipse, because this number right here is larger than this number. So this is the length of the, well, let's put it this way. This is a squared. So if a squared is 4, a is 2, and a is the distance from the center to the vertex along the major axis. So from -3, add 2, you get to -1. And from -3, take away 2, you get to -5. And if this is b squared, then b is 1. B is the distance from the center to one of the minor vertices. So 1 plus 1 gives you 2. 1 minus 1 gives you 0. And that allows you to sketch the ellipse. Okay. Now C is the distance from the center to one of the foci. So I've actually plotted the foci here, which would be -3, take away the square root of 3, 1. That would be this foci right here, or this focus, and this would be -3 plus the square root of 3, 1. And the cool thing about an ellipse is that if you pick any point on the ellipse, the distance from that point to the first focus plus the distance from that point to the second focus, when you add those together, you always get 2a. So you can go to Desmos and slide this point P around, and you'll see that d sub 1 plus d sub 2 will always be 4. There you go. Hope that helped. If you have any questions, post a comment.